and giving them the access to educational programs that I think we all want to achieve. I yield back, Mr. Chair.
Senator Hassan.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and welcome to the nominees. Congratulations on your nominations, and congratulations to your families, too, because I know this is a team effort. To all of you, before turning to education issues, I want to ask you all a simple question related to recent events. And we'll just go down the line here. If directed by the President to take an action that would break the law, would you follow the law or follow the President's directive? Dr. Schwinn, we'll start with you.
The President would not ask me to do that, and I will always follow the law.
Thank you.
The same. The President would not ask me to do that, but I will follow the law, Senator.
Yeah.
The President wouldn't ask me to do anything illegal, but I would always follow the law.
Sir?
Same.
Well, I thank you for your commitment to following the law. I am disappointed in your I don't know, it seems to me you're pretty out of touch with recent events and about the President's behavior. Dr. Schwinn, you're nominated to be the second in charge at the Department of Education. Unfortunately, the administration is abdicating its responsibility to ensure that all American children can receive a high-quality public education that prepares them for citizenship, work, and life. We should be focused on how to improve public education, how to build a system that is the envy of the world, but instead the President has moved to close the Department of Education. Do you support the President's goal of shuttering the Department of Education?
I support, I think, the shared goal that we all have to the first part of your question, that we want an education system that is the envy of the world. 90% of our students attend public schools. We need to make decisions that are in the best interest of them.
So that's not my question. Do you support shuttering the Department of Education?
I support the President's EO, which is to explore all the opportunities and options around what is in the best interest of students, including shuttering the Department of Education.
Well, I'll just, given some of your testimony, some of Ms. Ritchie's testimony, I'll remind you all that the reason the Department of Education was established was because the needs of students weren't being met through the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare, particularly the need to make sure that we were focusing on all students in the wake of the passage of the IDEA, that we wanted a department that prioritized kids. And in fact, when adults stop being pushed to prioritize children and students, they generally lose because other agencies will put adult needs first. So I have real concerns about this. I will also note that the Department of Education does not make decisions about teacher recruitment, teacher pay, class size, curriculum. Those are all state and local decisions. The department is there to provide technical assistance and support, which it does, and it has very effectively done so in New Hampshire, where some of our public schools are really doing remarkable and good work. Now, I am particularly concerned that this administration abruptly and irresponsibly cut off critical funding for school districts and states that Congress directed through the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act to train and place mental health professionals in schools. As someone who has worked at the state and district levels, Dr. Schwinn, do you think that what the department did helps or hurts the communities that were counting on the funding that they were promised? If confirmed, do you commit to reining in the chaos and operational failures that we are seeing at the department?
I believe that mental health is incredibly important for students in this country. 3 quick points. 1, the grants were discontinued and will be rebid. 2, if I am confirmed as Deputy Commissioner, I will ensure that I am working to have an efficient, effective, and outcomes-oriented department. And number 3, I commit to work closely, certainly with the Secretary and with Congress, to ensure that what you have passed is what is actually implemented.
Let me just tell you that in New Hampshire, we had a 5-year program through grants that has been training up mental health workers for schools in concert with the University of New Hampshire, so that we are training specifically. That just got pulled. So after 2 years of investment in this program, students in our Manchester public schools doing really important work for our kids, helping them get to a place where they can begin to improve their achievement. This administration has just recklessly pulled the rug out from under without any indication that there's any difficulty with the actual operation of this program. So it has disrupted schools, it is disrupting critical services that support mental health in our biggest school district, and it is really unfortunate. As I have said before, unlike a good carpenter who measures twice before cutting, this administration just cuts. and it is doing real harm. I will submit for the record a question that follows up on Senator Murray's really about assessment and accountability. I will note that since this administration took office, the department no longer posts the backlog of cases in the Office of Civil Rights. New Hampshire has a backlog of about 51 cases. That was as of January 14th. This administration's gone dark. We don't know how many there are right now. But most of those cases are cases of discrimination against students with disabilities, or alleged cases. And I hope very much that we can get back to posting information and adequately staffing OCR. Thank you.
I thought I saw Senator Banks come in, but I don't see him now. What's that? Jim, do you